Now, I want to say a word about another issue, and that is we have a president who is a racist, who is a sexist, who is a homophobe, who is a xenophobe, who is a religious bigot, and then among other things, he's also a pathological liar. And a phony. And we can go on and on. But I don't want to waste too many words on Donald Trump because we're going to get him out of office fairly soon. But of all of the stupid things that come from Donald Trump, perhaps the most dangerous is his belief, or whatever it is that how his mind works, that climate change is a hoax. So tonight, we tell Donald Trump, climate change is not a hoax. Donald Trump is a hoax. And maybe, just maybe, when we are in the White House together, we are going to have a president who actually believes in science. And what the scientists are telling us is that not only is climate change real, not only is it caused by human activity, not only is it already causing devastating problems in our country and around the world, but more frighteningly, what they tell us is they have underestimated the potential damage. And what they say is that if we do not get our act together and transform our energy system and the world's energy system from fossil fuel into energy efficiency and sustainable energy, within 12 years, there will be irreparable damage done in this country and around the world, damage that cannot be repaired. So we have what I call an existential crisis. It is not an American crisis, it is a global crisis. We need leadership in the White House that not only does not deny the reality of climate change, but more importantly is prepared to lead the world to combat climate change. Now, I don't know, to be honest with you, I really don't know whether this is possible or not, because it's a pretty ugly world out there. But my vision would be, as president, to tell countries all over the world that maybe, just maybe, instead of spending $1.5 trillion a year on weapons of destruction designed to kill each other, maybe, just maybe, we might want to use those resources to combat our common enemy, which is climate change. Now, whether we could do it or not, I don't know, but that is the effort that has to be made, because we are fighting not just for ourselves. More importantly, if we love our kids, and if we love our grandchildren, I've got 7 of them, and if we understand that this is the only planet that we have a moral responsibility to make sure that we leave this planet to future generations in a way that is healthy and habitable. That is our responsibility. And I'm proud to tell you that our campaign has introduced the most far-reaching and comprehensive climate change proposal ever introduced in the history of this country. And once again, my critics say Hey, Bernie, that's expensive. You want to spend a whole lot of money. That's true. And what is the alternative? To lose the planet? I don't think so. And our proposal, among many other things, does away with the absurdity that at this time, right now, we are providing hundreds of billions of dollars in subsidies and tax breaks to the fossil fuel industry. How insane is it to promote an industry which is in the process of destroying the planet? So we are going to move energy not only in the United States, but around the world in a very different way. And when we do that in our own country, we can create up to 20 million good-paying jobs, making our buildings more energy efficient, building the grids that we need, moving to solar, moving to wind, and moving to other sustainable energies. This is a struggle that we cannot lose for the sake of our kids and future generations.
I've said this before, and let me say it again. Money in politics is one of, if not the biggest issue that we face in America today. Money in politics has enabled the wealthy to buy politicians and elections. And unfortunately, they do. A lot. And they do so by funneling huge sums of money into the political process in order to get their way. And the lobbying done by those in the fossil fuel industry is a prime example of this. Did you know that according to a recent report, those in the fossil fuel industry have spent $2 billion since 2000 to prevent U.S. action in regards to combating climate change? And it is absolutely appalling because the scientific community has made it loud and clear that we need to combat climate change and that we need to combat it now. Otherwise, scientists believe there will be catastrophic consequences, for instance in terms of natural disasters such as floods, droughts, wildfires, and the list goes on. And we cannot allow this to happen. People's lives are at stake. So many people's lives. This isn't some game. And that's why it's so appalling to see people in the fossil fuel industry spend so much money as it means to stop us from combating climate change. Apparently, these people believe their short-term profits are worth more than our people and our planet, but they're not. And you know, among the many great points Bernie made here, one point Bernie made really stood out, and that is that we spend so much money fighting each other around the world, when what we really should be doing is coming together to put an end to this climate crisis. Again, this is not some game. Climate change is real, and it is a major threat to our people and our planet. And it doesn't seem as if we have much time left to act. We need to start taking this seriously. We need to convert our energy system to 100% clean renewable energy, and we need to do it now.